name is Melina, if you did not know, and my article is The TSA Takes a More Sensible Approach to Security. So basically the subject of this article is the TSA, and they're the head of the security at airports. So the occasion of this article is during the holiday time, is that's when people like to travel a lot. And usually there's like a hustle and bustle in the airport with a lot of lines, and it's not really a great experience. But one thing is improving, and that's the TSA. They're trying to do more like steps to make the experience more without like hazards around it, with like potential terrorists and stuff, but also make it more enjoyable for the people, that they don't have to wait online for so long during their checkpoints. So here we go. The speaker of this article is the editorial board of the USA Today. This gives the authors automatic ethos, since they are an editorial board. So basically they have lots of experience writing these types of pieces. As I said, the occasion is the travel around the holidays. So the passage begins to talk about how holiday air travel seems to get more and more unpleasant passing each year. But one part of the airport experience has been improving, which is the TSA, as I said before. The audience of this is the general public and the TSA, I guess. So the purpose of this article is to show that the TSA is taking steps to improve the ease of travel. However, there's still a long way to go with improvements. They're just taking minor baby steps. The author uses quantitative evidence and ethos in one sentence to prove his or her argument. The author begins to explain that as a result of some improving changes made by the TSA, complaints are down more than 25% and wait times have been reduced, which TSA Administrator John Pistol said. The author uses this person is because John Pistol was an administrator, and so therefore you can definitely believe his evidence. Okay. So after that, the author begins to qualify his argument by saying that there's still plenty of room for improvement, which is also an appeal to logic, which is logos. That even though the TSA is making more progressive steps, there is still more that needs to be done. So the main argument of this person is that the TSA is improving, but there's still things that need to be done to make it a whole lot better. So, for example, the ban on liquids is dumb. Like, that doesn't really make sense to the author, and that shouldn't really be one of the things that we should be worrying about, because our safety, and I don't think, like, the author didn't think that the liquids was really a threat to our safety. And also, there's a behavior detection program seeking people who suspiciously are around the airport, and that is $1 billion program, and it's been spotting petty criminals, no terrorists, no nothing. So that's something that needs to change. The tone of this passage can be explained as sardonic and effusive. The tone can be described as sardonic because the author explains that the ban on certain liquids is dumb. It is turning the airport security into less of a search for terrorists and more of a search for stuff. The tone can also be described as effusive because the author does approve of the pre-check program. The pre-check program is a program that basically lets some people out of like taking off their shoes and jackets during the checkpoints when you have to go through security. Because of this program, wait times have been reduced. So altogether, I feel like the TSA really needs to improve, even though they're taking small baby steps. Like the ban on liquids that the author says that needs to like maybe be stopped. And also this $1 billion program, I'm not really sure about that. And two questions that I have for you guys are, and this is the second question. So So it says, even though the new rules have cut down on the complaints from travelers and made it convenient to various groups, the critical question is, do these new rules make it easier for terrorists and potential terrorists? And the other question said, just to make it more clear for you guys if you didn't see, considering the benefits of the behavior detection program, should the TSA consider dismantling the program and saving the money? So that's it, and I hope you like my presentation.